Tom Brady has made it official. He is retiring from the National Football League. We're going to break down everything. We're going to read you his lengthy statement, a statement from Robert Kraft. Then we're going to talk about what's next for Tom. Is this really it? And what will he do with the two organizations that he has? Well, the Patriots organization. What is going to happen? We're going to get to that. And we're also going to talk about the amazing career that Tom Brady has had. And welcome back to another video. My name is Cameron Simpson, and today is going to be a historic, maybe sad day for NFL fans. Maybe not all NFL fans, but certainly Buccaneers fans and Patriot fans. I was a Patriot fans, but it is going to be a historic day in the National Football League as the GOAT, the greatest of all time, is out of the league. He is not going to be playing next season. We believe he will not be playing next season. He released a statement today indicating his retirement that was reported over the weekend from Adam Schefter and Darlington. They reported his retirement. We touched on it a little bit. We're going to dive into it right now. It's been 22 seasons, 20 of those with the Patriots, 2 of them with the Buccaneers. Tom Brady is clearly the greatest of all time, the greatest football player ever to be. He has won 7 Super Bowls, made 10 Super Bowl appearances. Now today, on February the 1st, Tom Brady announces that he's hanging up the cleats. He is done. He's retired, and he is going to go to do better and greater things. There's a lot to talk about, including what's next for Tampa Bay, what's next for the Patriots. Oh, not really the Patriots, but what's next for Brady, and does he sign a contract like Michael Jordan did with the Patriots to retire there? We're going to figure that out. I hope he does. I'm hoping that he will do that. Of course, there's a lot that goes into it. But I think we should read his lengthy statement first. This is from Tom Brady. Here we go. Bear with me if I stumble on some words here. I'm going to try to be a good narrator. Okay. I have always believed the sport of football is an all-in. If 100% competitive commitment isn't there, you won't succeed. And success is what I love so much about our game. There's a physical, mental, and emotional challenge every single day that has allowed me to maximize my highest potential. And I have tried my very best these past 22 years. There are no shortcuts to success on the field or in life. This is difficult for me to write, but here it goes. I'm not going to make that competitive commitment anymore. I have loved my NFL career, and now it is time to focus on my time and energy on other things that require my attention. I've done a lot of reflecting the past week, and I've asked myself difficult questions, and I am so proud of what I have achieved. My teammates, coaches, fellow competitors, and fans deserve 100% of me, but right now, it's best I leave the field of play to the next generation of dedicated and committed athletes. To my Bucs teammates, the past 2 years, I love you guys, and I have loved going to battle with you. You have dug so deep to challenge yourself and inspired me to wake up every day and give you my best. I'm always here for you guys, and I want to see you continue to push yourselves to be your best. I couldn't be happier with what we have accomplished together. To all the Bucs fans, thank you. I didn't know what to expect when I arrived here, but you supported and embraced, have enriched my life and that of my family. I have been honored to play for such a passionate and fun fan base. What a crew. To the city of Tampa and the entire Tampa, St. Petersburg region, thank you. It has been wonderful to be a resident of such a place, such a fun place to live. I want to be invited to our next boat parade. To the Glazer family, thank you for taking a chance on me and supporting me. I know it was demanding at times, but you provided everything we needed to win. And your ownership was everything a player could ask for. To Jason Litch, thank you for your daily support and friendship. I will never forget it. I've never been through free agency, and I have some tradition about how we could achieve success. Your leadership gave me confidence, and I will always be grateful. To my head coach, Bruce Arians, thanks for putting up with me. Your firm leadership and guidance were ideal. There is no way we could have had the success without your experience, intuition, and wisdom. I am very grateful. To all the Bucs coaches, my sincere thanks for all your hard work, dedication, and discipline that goes into creating a winning team. I've learned so much from you and will value the relationships we've had. To every single Bucs staffer and employee, thank you. Each of you is critically important, and I was greeted with a smile every day. This means so much to me. Your work is made up of long hours and hard tasks, but please know, I see each and every one of you. Thank you so much. To Alex Guerrero, thank you. I could have never made it every Sunday without you. It is that simple. Your dedication to your craft and our friendship and brotherhood are immersible. We have an unbreakable bond, and I love you. To Don Yee and Steve Dumpin, thank you. You have been with me every step of the way since I left the University of Michigan and before I entered the league. What a journey it's been, and I couldn't do it without you. To my parents and the entire family and extended family of countless friends, I love you and thank you for your never-ending support and love. I could have never imagined the time, the energy you have given me for the past 30 years in football. I could never repay you. And just know I love you so much. And lastly, my wife, Gazelle, and my children, Jack, Benny, and Vivi. You are my inspiration. Our family is my greatest achievement. I always came off the field and home to the most loving and supportive wife who has done everything for our family to allow me to focus on my career. Her selflessness allowed me to reach new heights professionally, and I am beyond words what you mean to me and our family. Ti amo, amor da mia vida. My playing career has been such a thrilling ride, and far beyond my imagination, and full of ups and downs. When you're in it every day, you really don't think about any kind of ending. As I sit here now, however, I think of the great players and coaches I was privileged to play with and against. The competition was fierce and deep, just how we like it. But the friendships and relationships are just as fierce and deep. I'll remember and cherish these memories and revisit them often. I feel like the luckiest person in the world. The future is exciting. I'm fortunate to have co-founded incredible companies like Autograph.io, Brady Brand, and TB12 Sports that I'm excited to continue to help build and grow. But exactly what my days will look like will be work in progress. As I said earlier, I'm going to take it day by day. I know for sure I want to spend a lot of time given to others and trying to enrich other people's lives, just as so many have done for me. With much love, appreciation, and gratitude, Tom. So that is Tom Brady's long statement that I would read to you. Robert Kraft put out a statement that I'm not going to read in full, but I want to react to Tom's statement first because it had a lot in it, believe it or not. One thing that I think a lot of people noticed is, where are the Patriots mentioned in this statement? They are not mentioned in this statement at all. This is all Bucs Nation, Bruce Arians, Bucs, a team he's played for 2 years. He does not mention a team that he's played for 20 years. So does that give us what we thought? Was there something that bad that happened in New England where Brady couldn't even mention the Patriots in a line? You know, Josh McDaniels, he's leaving New England, but he still had the courtesy and a presser to say, yeah, to my great coaches that I coached with, Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft, thank you, but for now it's on to the Raiders. That's all he had to say. He just had to say, to those 20 years in New England, those 6 Super Bowls were an amazing time for me. Thank you to Bill Belichick. Thank you to Robert Kraft for taking a chance on me, because they drafted him in the 6th round. No matter how you left him, I think you had to mention something. He does mention something after Robert Kraft makes his statement and was a very good statement in my opinion, as well as this one was very heartfelt by Brady. But this statement that Robert Kraft put off, obviously, Tom responded and said, "Thank you, Patriots Nation, love you," something like that. So he did indeed acknowledge the Patriots Nation. He did indeed acknowledge us, guys. Don't worry about it. We were mentioned. But nevertheless, Patriots fans were gypped of that initial retirement announcement. How does that make you guys feel if you're a Patriot fan? I don't know. Bucs fans were grateful and, they were given a lot. Patriots fans were gypped. Patriots fans were gypped. So that is that. All right. But there's other things in here I want to say that I found very interesting. Might have been jabs at people. He does talk about the family that owns the Bucs, the Glazer family, and says how much he loves their ownership and how they were able to help him. And maybe that was a jab at the Kraft family, because were the Kraft family always there for Bill? Maybe not. To the Bucs fans, Patriots fans are always there for Brady. So to his coaches. But is there something that happened in Tampa that we don't know about either? Because I don't know. What about you guys? You think it's time for Brady to hang up the helmet? You think he's ready to hang up the helmet? I don't know. And I'm struggling with making that narrative. Was Brady ready to hang up the helmet? Or did something happen in Tampa where he said, "I'm hanging up the helmet and I don't even care"? So that's what we got to think about. But there's also where he says, "I'm so proud of what we achieved. They deserve 100% of me, but right now, it is the best to leave the field." But right now doesn't mean it is time. He never uses the word retirement, and maybe he just doesn't want to. Maybe he didn't do it on purpose, like he left out the Patriots or whatever. Maybe he's not retiring. But now there's other conversations. A great statement by Robert Kraft he put out, just basically talking about how he was happy with what the Patriots do. You can read that, head on to the New England Patriots Twitter page. Tom Brady also retweeted it. But what an amazing career Tom has, and we're not going to hold the grudges here. We're just going to talk about an amazing quarterback and everything he's been able to do for his teams, his organizations. He's done stuff that no other quarterback will ever be able to do, and that's final. But with all that said, amazing career for Tom. It is wrapping up like this, and we're happy. I'm happy to see Tom retire. What's the future hold for Tom in the NFL? So 4 years or 5 years, he's definitely going into the Hall of Fame. Now, his number, I think it's time. Do the Patriots retire his number this fall? Or do they wait a little bit? That is the question. And the other question is, does Tom Brady sign a one-day contract or whatever with the New England Patriots to retire as a Patriot? That is also in the conversations because the Bucs hold the rights to Tom. Maybe some sour stuff going on. I don't know. But whatever the less, there is that opportunity for Tom too. What does he do? I've heard a lot of journalists inside the Patriots organization say they think Tom will sign that one-day contract. It's just going to take him some time. I've heard other people say that they think that as well. I don't know. We don't know. We'll find out. The time will only tell. The other piece here is the retired number. If I'm the Patriots, I'm bringing that number up into the rafters this fall. This fall, Tom Brady night, and make it a holiday. I think there should be a Tom Brady day. Let's make it a holiday in New England. I don't know. Let's make it a holiday, huh? Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Emotional day, I guess you can say, if you're really that hardcore of a Patriot fan, but it's a historic day. Tom Brady, the greatest of all time. I don't think anyone will be able to do what Tom has done. He is the greatest of all time, and he is officially retired from the National Football League. What's next? We'll find out. The other piece here is Tampa next season now is in the run-in for a quarterback like Aaron Rodgers. Does Rodgers go to Tampa too? What an amazing story would that be? Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson. Tampa needs a quarterback. Do they have the salary cap to pick a guy from there? Because they're definitely not getting anybody in the draft. So they're going to have to pick somebody up. Those are their options right now. What will they be able to do with that? So that's another storyline there, is who does Tampa Bay pick up? There's some big guns on the market that are Jimmy G's on the market too. There's people on the market that they can pick up. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Have a fabulous day, everybody. I'll see you on the next one, which is Friday.